showdown between these two fighters should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Tyson Fury. He is a whopping 206 centimeters tall with a reach of 216. And his opponent, Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach.
You've got power, you've got size. It's like somebody blocked the sun out. Then you've got someone that's shorter, that's lighter, that's smaller. They've got to move, they've got to use their speed. Depend on their boxing skills. If you can do that, if you can outbox them, you can beat anybody that's in front of you. Got to be smart, got to be sharp, got to stay on your toes.
The Gypsy King himself, Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like this man. Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber. Only 216 pounds, but one of the biggest hitters in heavyweight history.
Oh, pure bad blood.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Fighting out of the blue corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Good luck.
These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Got out of the way of that right hook. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. I can't believe it's happening again, and that I get to sit here ringside and call it. It's the Bronze Bomber versus the Gypsy King again.
Let's look at history. Wilder is hungry the first time they drew. He said, no, that shouldn't happen. The second time he lost, no, something was wrong. The third time, we're running out of excuses. Now the fourth time, there's no fifth time. We get to the fourth time, there's no excuses left. Wilder is angry. His reputation, his legacy, everything he's done, he's used to being the best. Now he's got to admit, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, this guy is better than me, no matter what we've seen. No matter what Tyson Fury's done. Wilder is so dangerous, he's not willing to accept it.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He gets out of the way of that left hand. Good right hand. Why aren't they defending? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Tyson Fury. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round. What do we expect to see here in round two? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. It is standing room only. Every seat has been sold in this amazing theater.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent, all laid out bare.
Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight. Which fighter will say no mas? Beautiful counter shot. Nice exchange here from both men. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange. Both men step back for just a moment. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Tyson. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. There's a counter shot. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible. Better start respecting each other's punching power. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Let's see if these two heavyweights decide to exchange bombs early or decide to box a little bit.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime. A couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement, you're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
That's a scoring left hand. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tyson Fury. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action. Back at it in round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Oh, what a punch! Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he just misses with that jab.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good one. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Tyson. There's the bell for round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Great counter right hand there. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Back and forth they go. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Big left there, but misses. He missed with that jab. It's knockout. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tyson. This is the beginning of round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've been in the ring with fighters like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
That counter shot lands. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Both men step back for just a moment.
God, we see much more, much better. We've been spoiled. I'm not being unfair. I'm not being unfair saying it's a little boring. It's not boring. We've probably just been spoiled.
And he misses with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. It's obvious this fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Good counter punch. Let's talk about Tyson. Here comes round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Missed him with that uppercut.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Good punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tyson Fury. From this moment, there's the bell to start round 8. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He threw the hook, didn't land. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Perfect counter lands. That left hand misses. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Nice shot with the left. Lands with the right counter. Right hook catching air. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Catch and shoot. Let's talk about Tyson Fury. And there's the bell for round 9. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Good counter right hand again. Down goes Fury! At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. No stamina, no injury, but still throwing punches.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Oh, that punch. Left counter score. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Tyson Fury. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial. We've made it to round 10. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Hey, those punches add up. Not a lot of defense here at all. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He misses with that jab. Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Still swinging with nothing left. Both men step back for just a moment. This round still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Tyson. And there's the bell for round 11. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. You You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance? Back and forth they go. You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them one-on-one. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there, toe-to-toe with them, and have a chance. That's what they do in the gym every single day if they win. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shot up. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Tyson Fury. Here's the bell for round 12. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Good left hand that lands. He's willing to go where the other fighter won't. They both want a highlight reel knockout. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fight? What you use fight with fight. You either give it them back because that's how it's comfortable. Or they can't.
There's a right hand. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. He just listens to that big right hand. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have that last chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Because you've got a chin, doesn't mean you've got leather skin. Everything's still dead off. So you've got to go put there and over there with eyebrow. You just got to try it. Pop on skin in, don't go speed.
Gets it back. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
What is that?